Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Alright, hopefully I can be heard. Let me know in the Twitch chat. I think Bane's itching to start though, so I might not have a chance to check. I know there's gonna be some background for my typing, but what can you do? Alright, well, get started.
Battle control initialized.
Alright, cool. I saw that Twitch chat right before we got started. So this is a, not a new map, but it hasn't been played. Will you?
Construction complete. Build construction options.
Wish you wouldn't do that. Actually, I'm just gonna rack skip. So, it's a relatively new map. Or, not new. It's an old map, and, but it just hasn't seen that much play. Some people have been playing it recently again. So I don't know too much about it. There's two mines back here, so your base area is pretty saturated. I have to make sure I don't forget about these mines. Generally, I think it's better to expand left-right? I'm not sure. I'm rack skipping because there's no objectives to capture, and I can just get a little extra money. But I don't want a full rack skip because Bane's aggressive, and he'll probably might rush grenadiers at me. I'll actually build a couple fake power plants because why not?
Construction complete.
Send it. Build the barracks this way so that I can eventually reach this later with my second or third refinery. It's a big map, so I'm probably going to. Did I kill a pillbox? Nope. I don't need that many riflemen. It's a big map, so I'm probably going to do a recent build I've been doing, which is a Ranger Danger build. Lots of Rangers. Pretty good for map control. I'm still trying to figure out this map. Like, is it better to go down or right? I don't think it matters. Because either way you split, your opponent's going the other way. So, like, it's just whichever one you can get to first and still have eco, I guess, if we both go the same way. So for this build, I need to do 3 refineries.
Construction complete.
Move a couple of these riflemen up here. Yeah, so if I meet him, it's better to be going left to right because there's a big ore patch here. Well, I'd probably be using this ore patch, which is smaller. So better to go left to right. My conclusion.
Unit ready.
So yep, I went 2 harvests first because once again there's nothing to contest, so I might as well maximize my eco gain. Cancel the pillbox. That money. Eco keeps rolling. I got 2 rifles on each power plant. Stop most things. debatable if I should have put the refinery there. I've been liking putting both the refineries on one patch to start, and then the third one like on the extra patch, so that these harvesters mine a bit more efficiently. But it's fine. Fine. I've got 4 harvesters, so I'm going to start queuing up infantry. I did too many rockets. There we go. You want to have low rockets at the start, then a 15-5. Maybe throw in a couple medics. I queued those at the front. Well, I queued those in at the front. So then the second refiner here, right in there. Perfect. And now we're going to start looking for Bane. Played any. Very aggressive. Actually, I think I'm going to wait for the 3rd ranger in case I run into a flak truck. Get some scouting units out. We want to deny his scouting if possible. Also, I will probably play worse because I'm talking while playing. I am really bad when I do that. So I might lose. Probably lose. Bane's pretty good, especially if he catches you off guard. Let's see what he's got. He's allies. Ooh, units. And cool. So repair that with the wrench. Not a lot of value, but he's just kind of hugging his base for the moment. So I'll catch him later. The rifleman in the middle. So all my production's going now, so I'm going to set rally points. I'm going right. I'm going to put it right here, kind of in the middle-ish. There we go. And he's going to be terrified of these rangers. Probably build a light tank. So I'm going to build a couple more rocket soldiers. I can even kill a MCV if I find it. These rangers. Kill the ranger instead. Alright, that's not going to happen. He didn't build a light tank. That was a mistake. So I'm going to distract him with the rangers on the left side. He actually not even... He just goes for it again. I think I've got this, actually. Yep. Cool. I can't destroy the husk, unfortunately. But, you know. Dang. Oh, jeez. So that's repair. We'll transfer these harvesters over. I like to leave 2 harvesters. And I'm gonna move this. Ah, that didn't work. I like to move the original MCV. Question is, I'm gonna kind of sit here, and as soon as I catch whiff of where his army is, I'll move in. Or I could just pounce on that. Get some crushes. Oh, look, an MCV. Oh, nice. I don't know what he's doing. He sold. So this is pretty bad for Bane. That was pretty lucky for me. I'm gonna move this slightly back in case I can't place the... Yeah, GG. Lost 2 MCVs. Could have maybe mechanicked one of them. I don't know if he did. Is there a way for me to see that? It looked like he did mechanic it because there's an ore truck here, so he must have mechanicked it and moved it here. Right. Well, yep. GG. That was just Bane underestimating the Rangers. He should have either put the MCV like in his army, or built a light tank to counter the Rangers, and so on. And the reason generally the idea was I kept seeing him trying to expand left, and so what I wanted to do was kind of slow him down with the Rangers on the left side, and then hit him hard on the right side of my army, which is what I did, and it worked out. Because I knew his army would be on the left side trying to stop those Rangers from preventing him to expand. The MCV over here was also a bad idea, because he was so far behind an army supply because he opened 2 MCVs. That might have been his original MCV, actually. Yeah, actually, it actually probably was. Well, anyway.
Battle control terminated.
I'm gonna host a map. I probably won't. If there's a bit of lobby sim, I'll probably stop talking because I don't want to sort of hold a conversation while nothing's happening. But I'll pick up again once a match starts. There's the match. Alright, and it looks like we have a match. I'm going to be fighting Riano Keeves. He just joined the academy recently, so I don't expect this to be a high caliber match, but on the off chance he'll probably watch the video afterward, I'll probably explain any mistakes I see along the way. Alright, I'm picking France. I guess I could talk about faction. Well, I'll talk about faction choice in the game.
Battle control initialized.
I've been playing allies lately, ever since the last patch, because they fixed a lot of things with allies. Well, I fixed some of the things with allies because it was my patch, but there's also other things like producing in front of queue that helps allies so much. You can queue up a mechanic real quick, you can queue up spies real quick. Really nice.
New construction options.
I'm just going to rack skip again because I'm busy talking. I don't want to think about producing units. It's kind of laggy. I think Keanu was lagging. Anyway, faction pick. So, yeah, I've been playing allies lately. They're just a little more fun. You know, change of pace. I played Soviets last season. Also, Soviets are OP, and I like to play off meta. Within allies, you have 3 sub-factions, Germany, France, and Britain. I played Britain for a while because I liked that they had that early game advantages of cheaper spies. But then I realized that it really doesn't matter. Like, even though it's half price, you only build a few spies, so the actual net gain isn't that much. It's like, you know, you build 3 spies, you only save 750. So I stopped playing Britain, and mobile gap generators are garbage. Germany's nice. I do play Germany on some maps, but France is just kind of the most fun. It's got the most enjoyable tools. You get the fake structures, which are always fun. Reminds me. You can do a lot of fun stuff with fake structures. I should do a barracks. Temptation's always to build the war factory. Rack skip completely. But yeah, you can do a lot of fun stuff. The easy stuff is like building fake power plants to prevent your power from being sniped. There's some strategicness here also in where I place them. Let's see. He will probably go for the bottom and middle oil, so I'll just go for the top oil. And a random rifle, see if I can't catch something. Pillbox is ready. You can also do, there's a couple other uses I've figured out. A fake war factory is a great bait if you put it on your expansion in an exposed location. If your opponent be like, oh, he went double war factory. Oh, and it's exposed. I'll just kill it. War factories have a ton of health. They have as much health as a Konyard. And so they take, even a fake war factory takes a lot of fire to kill. And then he just overcommits to it, and then it either gives you A, time to respond, or you kill his units while he's killing a fake structure, both of which are great outcomes. I'm going to do the same build again because I love this build.
Construction complete.
I'll get rid of that before it confuses me. Leave this one here. Build an engineer for that ranger. Let's see. Yeah, so you can put fake war factories out as baits. It can work as like a cheap defense, so to speak. It buys you time. And then the final thing you can do quite frequently is build fake allied tech centers so they don't snipe your tech centers.
Unit ready. Construction complete.
So actually, this patch is bigger than that patch. I didn't even realize that. So I'm actually going to reroute my ore truck over here. Important thing to note, how I didn't move my waypoint for the light vehicle. You'll always forget.
Unit ready.
Like you'll have your harvester moving to the middle of the map if you move your rally too early. I see it all the time. I do it myself. So I just make it a habit of never ever moving the rally point until all harvester production is done. That. I know I saw something blue. There it is. So yeah, first mistake. He should have. The rifle scouted the ranger because I killed a rifle scout over here. He should have pulled the engineer into some safe location until he knew the rangers were gone. Now I have a gazillion rangers, so that might be nowhere. I should have started infantry production a lot earlier. but this is what I always do. Something I'm working on.
Complete. Unit ready. New construction options.
My production's not good.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready.
Got Rangers together.
Ready. Complete.
Another engineer.
Unit
Ooh.
ready.
Yeah, he should have hid those Rangers until mid-game.
Ready. Unit ready.
So Rangers are really fast,
Ready.
and so if you move back and forth across infantry like this, they have a hard time targeting the Rangers, so they actually do less damage than if your Rangers were standing still. And that fake power plant. Get out of here. You can't place normal structures next to fake power plants. They don't provide that build radius. Only to fake structures.
Unit ready. Construction ready. Complete.
Right, I haven't even thought about where I'm expanding. I
Unit ready.
think here's a good spot. We should get this guy
Unit
going all the way around and eventually capping this.
construction complete.
Or actually, I could probably protect it at middle. We'll have it
Unit
at
ready.
middle. As you see, my macro's suffering here. Partly because I know I'm facing a weaker opponent, so I'm not
Unit ready.
focusing on it as much. You saw last game, I was pretty on point.
Unit ready.
Let's get some scouts out. Common attack paths around the corners.
Unit
Scout here in case he expands here.
unit ready.
It's got an oil here I'd like to tap.
Ready.
Maybe I'll send a single rocket soldier to deal with that.
Unit
It's a pretty good tactic for dealing with oils.
ready. Cancel.
I have a lot of money.
Ready. Unit ready. Ready.
This is too many. Oh my god. Wait,
Building.
reminds me though.
Unit ready.
Shouldn't place defenses early like this. It's just wasting cash. Rangers one-shot rocket soldiers. Rocket soldiers have slightly less health. Yeah, I can't kill a light tank though.
Unit ready.
But yeah, see, because he spent so much money on defenses as his main base, he has no field presence. And while I won't kill him immediately, I'll kill him later because he
Ready.
put himself behind.
Unit ready. Construction.
Because I don't need to attack those defenses. I have much better placed defenses here because now he can't expand.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Construction complete. Unit ready.
Oh yeah, my rocket soldier.
Unit
No!
ready. Lost. Unit ready. Unit ready.
Yeah, I think he's basically dead. I haven't seen many units out of him. I don't think he has a good build order.
Unit ready.
Take a look. Got a lot of defenses. He's got a silo. Oh yeah, he started infantry production too late. I could probably just run in now.
Ready.
I don't see anything.
Cannot deploy. Unit ready. Building selected.
Did he actually move his original...
Unit ready.
That's a normal spot?
Unit ready.
Yeah, it is. Okay.
Unit ready.
Yeah, this map's throwing me off a bit. Yeah, we start corners. Hit the leg. But
Unit ready.
not a big deal. Oh, the light tank's killing my rangers. So light tanks have a high anti-light damage modifier. That means they do really well against flak trucks, rangers, Tesla tanks, and chrono tanks. I believe are all the relevant units with light armor. Oh no, MCVs too.
Construction complete.
So yeah, he just didn't have stuff.
Mission accomplished.
Didn't look at the army graph. He needs a better build order. No units.
Battle control terminated.
Yeah, I'm gonna mute my mic again until I get another match. Alright, I'm live? Yeah. Okay, mic's unmuted. Alright, so we're facing Bane again. He's apparently drunk, so that could mean either he's gonna play better or worse, I don't know. So before we start this match, I know, I think 3 things, maybe 2. 1, Bane is incredibly aggressive and will probably base push me with his first MCV after grabbing an expand. He'll pop down a refinery somewhere and then move to my expansion and attack me. So I will be playing around that if I don't get panicked. 2, he knows I love this light vehicle rush build. I've used it against him like a dozen times now. He's just saw me do it last game and the game before. So he's probably going to try to counter it. If he's Soviets, he'll build flak trucks. If he's allies, he'll build light tanks. Now, I have a variant of this build, and let's get started already. I have a variant of this build where I build 1 ranger and 3 light tanks instead of 5 rangers. So I'm going to be scouting him with a first ranger, and then delay the rest of my light vehicle production. So I'm going to do 1 ranger, 2 harvesters, and then the rest of my light vehicle production. I'm going to scout him and see if he tries countering, if he's going to build a bunch of flak trucks or light tanks. And if he does, then I will switch into light tank production instead. And then one more thing. He will probably rush me in the very beginning stage of the game. Last time we played on this map, he did. So I have to be mindful of that. Probably build some fake power plants, because I do love fake power plants.
Construction complete.
Roughly positions where they'll be. Players don't think too much about it, even if they know I'm France. Like, there's no way I could put a fake power, a real power plant here, but they'll run it down anyway. So I put some effort into it, but not too much. Like, I'm not going to put a bunch over here. Just enough to sell it, but not enough to, you know, be completely unbelievable. So my real power plant is here, nestled between all the fakes. Go my harvester a bit, get that closer ore. Crap, those fake power plants are throwing me off. So, you saw me struggling there a bit. I want to leave, and I don't think I left enough room. I want to leave, I want to leave enough room so I can place a refinery here. There's 6 and a little stack. I think I have enough, because I want to place it here, because this is the most ideal spot, because it both covers the left patch and the right patch. Oh, there's the rifleman. I can see you though, Bane. I'm not gonna place the pillbox because I want to save that. I'm just gonna use the line of sight advantage. Now, is he all-inning me? Well, there's nothing I can do about it if he is. That was not a good harvesting route for me. Nope. Yeah, he's setting up for a Bane, or not a Bane, a bust. That was a grin. I'm gonna pull back because infantry crawl when attacked. Oh, he's hitting the fake. Nice. This isn't gonna work. I'm gonna place the pillbox now, because why not? Just for... Oh, he figured out which one was the real power plant. Ah, but the first worked. Alright. And he's just GGing out, because I perfectly defended that. So as you can see, the fake, he saw the fake power plant on the left side first, and so he didn't even think about it. He's like, oh, look, a power plant. So then he attacked it. It also could have reasonably been a real power plant, given the positioning. And then he saw this power plant over here, and he was like, oh, okay, they're actually fakes. And so he correctly deduced that this was probably the real one. But it was already too late. I had already perfectly defended it. And so yeah, the important things to take away there was, A, I built some fake power plants. B, I did not place the pillbox immediately. I only placed the... Actually, I didn't need the pillbox at all in that engagement, but I waited. I used just the line of sight advantage to attack his rifleman, because I didn't need to place it yet. And then third, when he moved his rifleman in, I first suppressed them with my own riflemen, and since mine were standing and his were suppressed, I could pull back, and then it's like kiting, basically, you know. You use a faster unit to kill a slower unit, and the riflemen can't fire at me because A, they're crawling, and when units are moving between cells, they can't fire. They have to finish the move order and then return fire. And B, I had line of sight advantage, so I had a range advantage and his units were crawling, so they were not firing back regardless. So if you pull back like 1 or 2 cells, you could basically kite against small groups of units if you're small groups of riflemen and take no losses. So that allowed me to clear up this group, and then once I cleared that group up, I could kill this group, and I split my riflemen to make sure I could still cover both my power plant directions. And yeah, so the key when defending against these kind of rushes is to abuse line of sight and suppression.
Battle control terminated.
Also, my structure placement was good as well. I made sure all my important structures were nestled in there. I didn't like just throw a power plant out towards his base. I mean, I did afterward, but I knew his rush in that direction had ended, and the most dangerous spots were the other directions. Not towards his base, because he had already moved his units in from that direction. And I'm admin. Where's Kazu? Kazu's making maps. Anyway, I'm gonna mute my mic again until the next match starts. I'll answer, if you guys have any questions, I'll pop up the microphone and answer them. match. So I'm facing against 5 aces. Basically the polar opposite of my last opponent. 5 aces plays as a really weak macro, but he loves microing small groups of units and getting the most out of it. So actually being aggressive against him early on will usually net you a win, as long as you don't overcommit, because he does play a bit more defensive than offensive, so you can run into trouble there. I have not played him actually in a long time. Probably, yeah. I can't even think of the last time I played him. That wasn't like a team game. So he definitely hasn't seen the range of danger build yet, so I'll definitely be trying that out on him. See how he responds. Playing any. I won't know if I'm doing with flat trucks or light tanks. 5 rangers can easily kill 2 flak trucks. So depending on the build, I might just go rangers anyway if it's Soviets. But if it's allies, you can't use rangers to kill light tanks. Someone gave admin to Bane for some reason. That wasn't smart. What a write a written complaint. Might go host our own server. But yeah, so my strategies will probably be lots of light harassment versus 5 aces. So small probing attacks. Alright, so this is Al-Zaha. Get 4 mines to start. Auto starting eco. There are 4 oil derricks. I'm not going to rack skip this time. I'm going to build towards the left ore mines for 2 reasons. One, well, it's better to... I'll have more long-term eco if I start mining these out first. And there's enough like mines here that it won't impact my economy that much. 2, I can place it such that I'll be closer to the oil, and that is advantageous for 2 reasons. 1, I'll get a little more money, and 2, I'm less likely to get my engineer sniped. I'm actually going to send some random rifles. I can't catch his engineer and get some scouting info, especially on what his faction is. I feel like I kind of want to do double ref, but I'm gonna stick to the fun build. For the funds. That pillbox going. Oh. Right, this is reusable. Keep an eye out over here, see if I can hover over a unit, because it is important to know his faction. Because generally, if he's allies, I can rest easy. If he's Soviets, I have to keep mindful of all the various kinds of cheeses Soviets do in the early game. See, rack skipping. I should have run into something by now. He rack skipped. Oh, but I can block his... So, if he builds a ranger, it will be blocked by the rifleman.
Construction complete.
I'm just gonna eco up here, actually. And even if he builds a harvester, he built a barracks. But he definitely rack skipped, so he built the barracks immediately. Yep, there's the ranger. I'm gonna... I mean, this engineer's in a bad spot, but I need to get it over here. Also need to get these riflemen out of here. I think it goes the same build I'm going. I don't know if he knows about the ranger danger build.
Unit ready. Cancel.
Oh crap! Am I muted? No. No, I'm streaming.
Construction complete.
Okay. So we're gonna get. Oh no! He's doing the same build. The Fiend! Oh man. Now that sucks. Ah, God, you can't do the same build. The Fiend! Alright, so I'm gonna place it here. So I'm gonna build a light tank.
Unit lost. Building construction complete.
We'll build it here. Oh, my engineer!
Unit
Lee!
ready.
Okay. I'm gonna sell this pillbox without selling my war factory.
Training ready.
I'm gonna build a lot of medics, because those counter
Unit ready.
rangers. I'm gonna go take a poke at his base.
Unit ready.
I can set rally points now.
Unit ready. New construction unit ready. Unit
Found the ranger.
construction complete. Unit ready.
Didn't take the oil.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
Need to get these guys over here.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Construction complete. Unit
Get
ready.
this guy up here, and I guess, I don't know, cap something later.
Cannot deploy. Unit ready.
Need to get this
Unit
over
ready.
here.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
I'm gonna build more rocket soldiers,
Unit ready.
because I currently have none.
Unit ready.
Is he going? He already got the hospital. Gonna move here. No, I'm just saying what I'm doing. I'm not even explaining it. Ah! Engineer!
Construction complete.
Okay.
Unit ready.
No, you don't.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
Okay, that's dead.
Ready.
And then I'm gonna kill that. Repair that. Repair that.
Unit ready.
Send this guy back.
Unit ready.
Actually, send this guy more up.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Complete. Unit ready. Prepared.
So I need to separate out these light tanks now, because they're getting kind of useless.
Ready.
Kill this oil.
Ready.
Need to figure out where he is.
Ready. Unit prepared. Unit ready.
Make sure my medics don't suicide.
Construction ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Complete.
Question is, how good is 5 aces macro? Sorry, I know his micro's good.
Ready. Cannot deploy here. Unit lost.
Oh, nope, 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 nope. Okay, so he's there.
Ready. Complete.
So I'm going to move original base MCV up here. Send this engineer in.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Construction complete. Unit
These are supposed to be somewhere else.
Unit ready. Ready. Unit ready. Unit
We're gonna kind of. It's kind of hard to do anything sneaky with him here, over here.
primary building. Unit ready.
I'm a little worried. I'm gonna send an engineer. No, I killed the engineer. Unless he's a complete jerk, he won't build another one. But it's still a possibility.
Construction complete. Unit ready.
A couple of rifles over there.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
I forgot about that. Ah, perfect.
Unit ready. Complete. Unit ready. Unit ready.
Kill that.
Ready. Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit
Kill the pillbox. Back up. Save the tank, maybe. Ooh, saved. I hope he sends those rangers in. Hello. That's fine.
Unit ready. Unit lost. Ready. Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit
Alright,
ready.
he shouldn't be able to push through that, and I'll be able to do a counterattack on his main base.
Ready. Unit ready. Unit ready.
I mean, I think.
Unit ready. Construction complete. Unit ready.
I mean, he can kill the oil. I'm getting free value down.
Unit ready.
Yep,
Unit
there we go.
construction complete. Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit structure.
Scatter
Unit
move.
lost.
Didn't really work out well with the cliff.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit
Put this here. Get the radar dome out.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit
Do a little micro here.
lost. Unit ready.
Okay, I'm not actually gonna push through.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
It's getting a bit laggy.
Unit ready.
Oh, that didn't work out.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Our base is under attack. Construction complete.
For that.
Ready.
Alright, we're gonna hit this again. We're gonna double check up here.
Unit ready.
Oh, there he is.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
Never mind.
Ready. Unit ready. Complete. Unit ready.
Okay, we need to refocus over here.
Ready. Unit ready.
And then we're gonna just do turret spam. Get more power for that.
Unit ready. Unit
Okay, so this is basically split map. That's why I'm getting the radar dome.
ready.
And turrets for the base push.
Unit ready.
Got an army here. Gotta be mindful of that.
Ready. Unit ready. Construction unit ready.
Crap, this isn't a great place for a radar dome.
Construction options. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Cancel. Unit ready. Unit ready. Construction unit ready. Prepare. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit cancel. Unit ready. Prepare. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Construction unit ready. Unit ready.
Crap, that. Well, we'll go anyway. Give me that radar dome. A lot of medics. Okay, so I can just reinforce this now. Get that going. Actually, let's get a Chinook. Actually, we'll just get War Factory.
Unit ready. Primary building selected. Unit ready. Construction complete. Unit ready. Unit ready.
Ah, crap.
Our base is
Well
under
played.
attack. Unit ready. Primary building selected. Unit ready. Unit ready.
That infiltration.
Lost. Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit lost.
Got that infiltration. Nice.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Unit lost. Unit lost.
Use this. Hinds are great for
Unit lost.
clearing out defensive infantry.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
Yeah, you overcommitted to that tank flank. I'm just gonna kill this MCV. I could go keep going, really. Wait, did I not? Ah, crap. Come on. Hey, I need a skedaddle. Skedaddle.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
Cool. I need...
Unit ready.
What is that noise? Ah, that's what that noise is.
Unit ready. Insufficient.
Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna load up the Chinook.
Unit ready.
Oh, that's a lot of stuff. Crap.
Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit lost. Unable to build. Unit lost. Construction complete. Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit lost.
I need...
Unit lost.
Oh my god.
Unit ready. 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 Insufficient funds. Construction complete. Unit ready.
This is not gonna work. What am I doing?
Cancel. Cancel. Unit ready. Construction complete. Unit.
Oh yeah, they can't infiltrate frickin'.
Unit ready.
Let's see.
Unit ready.
I need this guy over here. I need this guy over here. I've got a crap ton of hinds not doing anything.
Building. Unit ready.
I don't have a war factory.
Unit
Alright.
ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Base is under unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready.
Microing out the rocket soldiers.
Unit lost. Unit ready. Construction complete. Unit ready.
Actually need
Cancel. Cancel. Unit
this
ready.
more than that.
Prepare. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Build construction ready. Complete. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Lost. Unit ready. 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 Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost.
Why aren't these reloading? What? Oh my god. Well, that cost me.
Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost. Construction lost. Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost. Construction lost. Unit lost. Construction complete. Cannot deploy here. Prepare.
Use this Chinook. I guess more hinds.
Cleaning.
Of course I don't have that queued.
Unit ready. Construction unit ready. Unit ready. Ready. Unit ready.
Okay, I need that.
Ready. Unit ready. Unit ready.
Actually need one of these more than that.
Unit Unit ready.
Yeah. And then we'll do one of these.
Construction complete. Unit ready. Unit ready. Construction complete.
Probably gonna attack over here.
Ready. Unit ready.
Get this repaired. Ah, units over here.
Prepare. Unit ready.
I need another MCV.
Able to build more. Construction ready. Complete. Our base is under attack. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost. Ready.
Will you place? There we go.
Ready. Lost. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Lost. Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit construction. Unit ready. Cannot deploy. Construction complete. Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit ready.
Cool.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Airborne unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost.
Oh crap.
Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit ready.
Oh, what? Oh, no.
Unit ready.
Why are they doing that? I can...
Unit ready.
Oh, I can mechanic it.
Ready. Unit insufficient funds. Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost. Airborne unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost.
Why are my hinds doing this? Ah, everything's going wrong.
Unit ready. Lost.
Oh, jeez.
Ready.
Guess we'll kill that, whatever.
Ready. Construction unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Yes, sir. Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost.
Yeah, I think I've lost this one.
Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready.
That War Factory snipe I didn't even realize really cost me.
Unit ready. Unit
Yeah. I can take that.
Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit ready.
Oh wait, I'm gonna need an AA gun.
Unit ready. 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 Construction ready. Unit ready.
Hmm? You got my radar? What? Why don't I have radar? Is it an MRJ? It's an MRJ.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Lost. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit
Alright.
ready. Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit
I need
building.
production?
Unit ready.
No, I need frickin' helipads.
Ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Construction complete. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit
Oh, somehow I killed Tanya.
ready.
Alright.
Unit ready.
Tech center, I guess.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
Wait for His Highness to do something stupid.
Unit ready.
I guess that qualifies.
Unit lost. Construction ready. Unit lost. Unit lost.
Apparently I'm the stupid one.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost.
Why didn't these attack? I'm dead.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Do.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready.
You know what we'll do?
Unit ready. Unit ready.
Let's push this side since he's on this side.
Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit ready. Lost. Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready.
Ah, dang.
Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit ready. Construction complete. Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit ready.
Yeah, I don't see a way out of here.
Unit lost. Ready.
Well, actually, I'm killing harvesters. Maybe there is a way out.
Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit ready. Lost. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit
What?
able to build more. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready.
Not the veterancy. Oh yeah, I need a freaking MCV. Do I even have one? No.
Training. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Prepare.
Alright.
Ready. Unit 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 ready. Insufficient funds. Unit ready.
I've got the veterancy. Just super hooper nice. Ah!
Lost. Unit lost. Lost. Unit ready. Unit ready. Ready. Unit lost. Unit
That's fine.
ready.
I'll take that trade. I guess we hit
Unit ready.
up here.
Ready. Unit ready. Insufficient funds. Unit ready.
Cool. Hines. I'm gonna go look for that tech center while I'm at it.
Unit ready.
Or I could just kill this blob.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit lost.
Cool.
Unit
I might
lost.
actually take this game.
Unit ready. Ready. Insufficient funds. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready.
Where's that tank? I hear it. There they are. That explains a lot.
Unit is under attack. Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready.
I need a mechanic for that.
Unit ready. Lost.
A refinery. Killing its production as he produces it. I'm just gonna keep doing that.
Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost.
Then these tanks up here. Looks like he rerouted it. I'm gonna go for tech.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
There's the mechanic. There's no harvesters to take.
Insufficient funds. Unit ready. Units ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Lost. Unit ready. Unit
Still got my Heinz. I need to stop producing Heinz. I'm not producing Heinz. Base transport. There's the GPS. That means kill it.
ready.
Need
Sufficient funds. Unit lost. Unit ready.
for that. Where's that GPS?
Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit lost.
Oh, it's in here somewhere. There it is.
Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost.
Save this.
Unit lost.
One for a big attack.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Lost. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit
I don't know why I brought this back.
Unit ready.
Yeah,
Funds.
I need to do with that.
Prepared. Unit ready. Unit ready.
Oh, I have no eco too. Holy cow. All I've got is these hides. Oh man.
Ready.
I need to stop all production.
Ready.
Just get these stupid... Hey, 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 hey. Can you kill the MCV that's over here? Please? And thank you. Yeah, I just need to kill the MCV. I don't know, kill that. What can I sell? Probably the AA guns. Don't need this many barracks.
Training. Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit ready.
Oh, we actually build harvesters.
Unit ready.
Oh wait, why build harvesters when I can reclaim them?
Ready.
5 Aces has no eco.
Insufficient funds.
Oh wait, I need to cancel that.
Unit ready. Cancel. Unit prepared. Unit ready. Prepared. Unit ready. Unit ready.
Oh wait, I did have a second one I could...
Unit ready.
Maybe? If I
Unit
get lucky.
ready. Construction complete. Unit
There
prepared.
isn't it. Harvester.
Unit ready.
Yep.
Unit ready. Lost. Unit lost. Unit ready.
Lag? Uh-oh. Sell these extra refineries. Now I can get production back on. What do I spend these hinds on? Probably denying eco. Ugh, I can't believe I thought I lost that. Oh man. I almost gave up. You saw how close I was to hitting that GG button. Well, you couldn't, but I was thinking about it. Can I get this? Maybe? I'll get my wrench. So, I'm gonna destroy these, take back some map control. Actually, let's get another MCV. Primary this, actually.
Unit ready. Selected. Unit lost. Unit
Well, you got time to sell off.
Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost. Construction ready.
Oh, yep, there's the attack. But I have hinds.
Base is under attack. Unit lost.
Got the Tanya. And clean up crew. And he's dead.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Did I lose? No, I didn't lose anything. Get this guy repaired.
Unit
We
ready.
didn't end up getting that harvester.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Complete.
The Vet 1 helped so much in this game. I'm pretty sure I would have lost otherwise. Oh, that was a game. That was definitely a game. I think that's the best game I've had in months. Ugh. Where to even begin? I had better trades at the end there, probably because of the hinds. The game was so long, I can't even see the entirety of the earnings graph. Oh my god. Yeah, so that was my dip when he took map control. But then all my eco harass, it was the eco harass that won me the game. Eco harass combined with overly aggressive attacks, which let me kill his stuff with defenses and hinds. Brought me back. And even then, he still had more eco than me at this point. This is probably when I was at 1 harvester. Yeah, I was at 1 harvester. And then I killed these harvesters though, which bounced me back up. Army graph, army graph. I don't know what stupid thing I did here, but it all died. What did I even do at minute 14? And then again. Oh, you know what? That's about, yeah, that's probably Heinz. Heinz. And then he went up, and then he went down. And then ultimately, he just kept taking bad trades after he lost a lot of economy. He kept going for this long harassment over here, which did actually put me at 1 harvester. But bad trades on pillboxes, bad trades here, and then the Vet 1 on tanks and infantry really paid off. I mean, I can't describe that it paid off, but the fact that I won so many trades I probably shouldn't have, I'm going to blame the Vet 1. Because not only does it give you Vet 1, it also makes getting Vet 2 and Vet 3 a lot easier. And just made the eco-harassment so much easier with that little extra DPS compacted. But yeah, GG. Never got his GPS back up. Couldn't afford it, I imagine. Oh no, he did have a Tanya in that phase transport. By the way, there was a Tanya in that phase transport over here. I was so glad I sniped it out. Only reason I saw it was because of this radar dome. That was insanely lucky. If I hadn't, I probably still would have won. But it still helped a lot. Because I could have sniped a Tanya with Heinz. Though he might have sniped a building while I wasn't looking. What 5 aces did well? Well, really it was down here, where I didn't have any scouts in this direction. He took out my war factory, took out my economy, and I didn't even realize I lost the war factory. So I was, you saw how many tanks he had. I had almost 0. The only thing I had was the fact that he yeah, so then he took an advantage there. Then he, and then I started doing attacks, and he, for some reason, didn't have a lot of army. I think he was focusing too much on harassment. That push I did through here, where like nothing was stopping me. I think that's because he was focusing too much on harassment, with big harassment force here, big harassment force here. He couldn't even save his main base. So that allowed me to just carve a path through here. And then he wasted all of his hinds. That was the big thing. He should not have wasted his hinds here, because I had a bunch of hinds and he didn't for the rest of the game. And that gave me a huge leverage. I could snipe MCVs. I didn't have to build AA guns. Suiciding the hinds was not a good call. Never, ever suicide your air units. Just, you can see here, it just did, it made, like, he temporarily deflected my attacks somewhat, but, he didn't have those for the rest of the game, and my hinds paid dividends. Vet 1, or actually, these are not very vetted hinds. I know I had a vet 2 in there somewhere. Probably, oh, there he is. Alright, I sent them to repair. Repairing hinds, also useful, by the way. They have a lot of health, so it's good to repair them. Even repairing yaks could be worthwhile. You just gotta remember to do it. Because you can't wrench them, which is really unfortunate. You have to actually manually do it. And I think, I might be wrong. I might be just play Soviet so much that I have such a hard time clicking the wrench on the yak that I might just be misremembering. Maybe you can. I don't know. Because when I played Soviets, I had to manually do it. But yeah, what a game. I did not see a lot of his Tanyas. I don't know what happened. I think he panicked and ran into pillboxes. That's the only explanation I can think of. I had camos scattered, so he might have ran into them. Very even. Oh yeah, and that rocket Chinook. I took out this harvester, I took out these harvesters. Chinooks are very good.
Battle control terminated.
No, they started without me. Oh man. Well, I guess this is gonna be the quiet stream for a while. I'll host a server so I'm not left behind, and probably take a well-deserved break. I get talking and playing a stressful game like that exhausts me. We'll just toss up. We'll just close the slot. And we'll write a little waiting for next. Oh, I can't do it that long. Waiting. There we go. Alright, now that I look at your guys' comments. Yeah, I did open the chat window. The GG. I mean, I was just about to do it, and because you know I had no map control, I had no units. I know I killed some of his economy, but I didn't really think I was gonna do it. But I don't know, something convinced me. I think I saw an attack that was probably gonna end badly for him. That kept me in, and I ended up winning. Yeah, I agree with Kazu. He was too eager to win. A person like Barf would have just choked me out, placed a bunch of defenses here, place some defenses here, and then I'd be like, what do? I don't have any tanks because he sniped my war factory. And with more map control and no way to push through those defenses, I would have died a slow but steady death. But because he kept going for these really, really wide flank attacks with most of his units, I still was able to find damage, you know, trade blow for blow, and managed to come out ahead of the scrap. Well, someone, or here's what I'll do. Who's gonna cast it though? Five aces? He was in the match. I mean, he might do it anyway. I've seen him cast his own matches, but I don't need to send him the replay if he wants to cast it. Ugh, what a game. Buy usage, mechanic usage kept me in that game. No, no, right. That's right. Five Aces has casted games he's seen before, but I don't know if he's ever casted his own game besides those tutorial series. That's true. So Scared did cast, but he's disappeared. What hasn't even responded to my messages recently. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it'll go uncasted. Gonna get some water. Good? Good. Not rested enough, and I know... Do I want to play 5 aces as allies on this map? I don't really think I do. Because it's going to be a Turtle Fest, and I know 5 aces is really good at Turtle Fest. Yeah, I think I'm going to play Soviets instead. Don't want to risk an Allies mirror. I mean, Allies mirrors are okay. You know, last game was pretty good, but not on this map. I know how that's going to go. 3 pillboxes already. So I haven't played Soviets in a while, so this might be one-sided. Okay. This is again. What do I do here? Standard double ref?
Construction complete. Building construction options.
What do I do here? Am I gonna do my Ranger build? So, because he did it last game. Quite a bit of variation, but.
New construction options. Unit ready.
I think I will just go for a standard War Factory build and build a couple flak trucks to deal with anything, and a Tesla coil. Yeah, do that. Build an extra power plant for the Tesla coil. Oh yeah, this is consumable. So, besides the dog, nothing can catch this engineer.
Construction complete. Building construction options.
I think I'm just gonna wait here in case he went double ref. 5 aces never goes double ref, but if he did. So the idea behind here is while he's kind of walking up here to snipe the oil. Actually, it's better to be in. Forgot. That gives me vision and I can attack regardless of whatever position he's in.
Building.
Get a scout of his base. What I really want to know is how many refineries are on this patch. So I'm going to try to get that scouting info, because that's the distinction between the two builds. I'll also get to figure out his faction.
Construction complete.
And I'm so exhausted from last game. I'm going to put the War Factory up there, because it's close to the ore, but it doesn't get in the way of harvesting.
New construction options.
It's Ukraine.
Construction complete.
Single ref.
Unit lost.
It's Ukraine. Wait, what faction am I? Russia. I'm gonna bring these guys back. You can't do anything to me in the early stage, so I'm just gonna build 2 ore trucks.
Unit ready. Insufficient funds.
I don't remember how this build works. Second, that's for the Tesla coil.
Construction complete.
I'm gonna go for the extra ore truck. Actually, yeah, I'm just gonna go no light vehicle. This might be risky if he builds flat trucks.
Unit ready.
Yeah, we'll just do the slightly delayed MCV. Start infantry production.
Unit ready.
Let's use my Soviet build order. Oh, 10-3. Because the heavy tanks have a bit more anti-heavy. Oof. Actually, I'll do. I'm being indecisive here.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
Okay, this is thief map or thieves.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
Not pushing.
Unit ready.
I have a feeling that means flak trucks,
Unit ready.
but I don't know. The reason I decided to go for 6 harvesters because you often eco stall on this map. If you go 5, it's just kind of how the ore is laid out and the mines. An harvester over here.
Construction complete.
Now I need to
Unit
super safely place this MCV. I might even.
ready. Construction complete.
I need
Ready.
Tesla coil now.
Ready. Unit ready.
Place it like right here, super safe.
Unit ready.
Oh, it's APCs?
Unit ready. Construction complete. Cannot deploy here. Cannot
That was a tad unexpected. I thought he was gonna do flak truck spam.
ready.
Got some good value there. I have a feeling this is a thief APC actually.
Unit ready. Construction
Oh, no. Well, even if it is, I'll be prepared. That could be bad. I don't think it's going to be though, unless you put a thief there.
Unit ready.
Rally points.
Unit ready.
So my goal is to become Russia,
Unit
incarnate, and get to Tech Center.
Unit
I'm gonna play a bit passive, try to get those
Unit ready.
flak Tesla tank up.
Unit ready. Unit
Oh,
ready.
alright. Heavy tank front.
Complete. Cannot deploy. Unit base.
Oh, hello.
Unit lost power. Unit
Oh, what? Where'd my power go?
unit construction complete. Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost.
And there's a dog barking, and it's not good.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
Nope, not that.
Selected. Unit ready. Unit
So the way to handle this is
unit ready. Complete. Unit construction option. Ready. Unit
need to move the original MCV first. And then kind of like go for a middle push. I need to reveal that flame tower so it stops being a jerk.
construction complete. Unit ready.
I shouldn't do that. I'll just wait.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit prepared. Unit ready. Construction ready. Complete. Unit ready. Is under repair. Unit ready.
It's odd he... Alright, well he left.
Power. Unit ready.
So... crap.
Unit lost. Building. Unit construction complete. Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit ready. Lost. Unit lost. Construction complete. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready.
Go for those juicy crushes. Target out his heavy tank. Yeah, he separated his heavy tanks. So... Do I have...
Unit ready. Unit ready.
right there.
Ready.
My bases wants a short game.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
We'll leave a couple infantry up here in case he comes around.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit
Oh, he killed that harvester. That sucks.
Unit ready.
But I've got extra harvesters.
Unit ready. Building.
Get the heavy tanks first. I have a huge army lead right now, so I'm gonna push it. You can see. Well, not exactly, but he's like completely disoriented right now.
Unit ready.
Ah, nope, 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 nope. Not gonna do that. I'm actually gonna,
Unit ready. Unit ready. Our base unit ready.
yeah, you can do that, that's
Unit
fine.
ready. Construction complete. Unit ready. Unit ready. Construction complete. Unit ready. Deploy.
And I'm just gonna hit his main.
Unit ready. Primary building selected.
Actually, I shouldn't do that, in case of mistakes later.
Unit ready. Unit construction complete. Unit ready.
Got a few free rocket soldier picks.
Ready. Cannot deploy. Unit ready. Unit ready.
I'm gonna just leave this undefended. Kinda necessary right now.
Unit ready.
Yep, so we're just gonna hit his main base. And then while I'm gonna wait for that pull over here. Kill this. Yep, that's the pull I'm looking for. And go. We're just gonna kind of run away.
Ready. Unit lost. Construction ready. Building.
And we're gonna get
Ready.
whatever's over here while pulling him away.
Unit
It's
lost.
just a war factory.
Ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Lost. Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit ready. Construction unit ready.
And we're gonna go over here. I think he's over here though.
Cannot deploy. Cannot unit ready. Unit lost. Unit ready. Lost. lost. Unit
Ah, eco. Cool. So yeah, I've got him completely out of position here.
Unit ready.
And then we're gonna move. Oh, hello V2.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
Why was there a V2 over there?
Construction ready.
We're gonna take a look over here.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
And we're gonna combine our attacks here.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Construction complete. Unit ready. Unit lost.
And get a V2.
Building.
Kill that radar dome.
Ready. Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit lost.
Pull out. Yeah, so he's over here right now.
Building.
Need refineries.
Ready.
Kill power, because why not?
Unit lost. Ready. Unit ready.
Double checking had enough power for that. Let's get this heavy tank back.
Unit ready.
Hit this area.
Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit ready.
Got V2s.
Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit ready. Lost. Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Lost. Construction complete. Unit lost.
Crush.
Unit
Crush, crush, crush.
unit lost.
Got
Unit
V2s.
lost. Unit ready.
Okay.
Unit lost.
Oh, Tesla coils live because they're OP. Get my eco going over there.
Insufficient funds. Unit ready.
And why am I even going for that? I can't kill that.
Unit ready.
Repair that.
Unit ready.
Black truck.
Unit lost.
Kind of being sloppy here, but time is of the essence. I need this here.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Pull out because he's got V2s. Need to cut this production.
Ready.
These two should be over here. I can sell my Tesla coils for money.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready.
Make sure I protect my harvester here.
Ready.
V2 back here. Can use these to start sniping out his
Unit lost.
Ooh.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
Oh, I can do the same.
Unit ready. Prepare.
Not enough here to stop me.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready.
Survive. Nice.
Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit
Okay,
ready.
pull back. Pull back.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
Maybe I can kill that. Ooh. 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 Ooh.
Base is under attack. Primary building selected. Unit ready.
That's not my only eco, so that's fine.
Unit ready. Spy plane construction.
If he pushes further, he loses. Need a V2 for this.
Unit
I'm gonna camp this.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
Oh,
Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit lost. Construction ready. Complete. Unit ready. Unit ready.
alright. We're gonna punch it. Got a good concave. Need a refinery though.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Good concave here.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
Oh, hello.
Unit lost.
We'll just punch it towards mid. And then the goal here is to get some tanks over here. 'Cause that's really exposed tech.
Primary building select. Unit ready.
I've actually got 3x. This needs to reload.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Construction. Unit ready.
Yeah.
Unit ready. Building. Unit ready. Unit ready. Ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Funds. Unit lost.
Could probably take this.
Unit lost.
Not a lot of rockets here.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit lost.
Probably should have avoided that V2 shot, but it's fine. Ooh, pair bombs.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Alright. Let's
Construction complete.
get here.
Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit
We'll just run this way.
Unit ready.
And service depot.
Unit lost.
I'm more worried about tanks right now than anything else.
Unit ready.
Alright, and we're gonna work towards those very juicy mammoth tanks.
Unit ready. Select unit ready.
Oh, get that? Nice.
Unit ready. Construction ready. Complete. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Ready. Unit ready.
Cool.
Unit ready. Cannot deploy.
So I basically won now. I'm just gonna make sure I don't throw it. Just get this eco over here. Get snipe tech again. Actually, let's get a second airfield.
Unit ready.
So I think that's how I'm gonna, you know, submit my advantage. He's gonna attack over here. I might even lose my MCV here.
Unit ready. Construction.
He actually pushing mid.
Ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready.
We'll hit this eco. Got my
Construction. Unit
heavy tanks over here.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Ready. Unit
Alright, the axe.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit construction complete. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready.
Build that radar dome.
Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit ready. Lost. Unit ready.
Yeah. Or actually, let's just push our advantage. War factory.
Ready. Unit lost.
Continue hitting that eco. Don't keep idling over here.
Unit lost. Ready.
We'll kill that refinery.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit lost. Units ready. Lost. Unit lost.
This guy's got ammo.
Ready.
I want to kill that harvester. Come on. Alright.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Lost. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready.
Then we're gonna hit this eco because it's super exposed.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
And we're gonna kill
Ready. Unit
that harvester. Reinforce these heavy tanks.
Unit
Do I have enough in the can?
Unit
Ah, dang it. I'll kill it later.
ready. Unit lost. Unit ready.
My base is holding on, but this is
Unit ready.
super over.
Construction complete. Unit ready. Selected.
Is this only rifles? What?
Ready.
Oh, well, if it's only rifles, you can deal with that.
Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit ready. Lost. Unit ready. Lost. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit
Alright.
lost.
That's clean.
Unit
Triple war factory? I mean, I don't really need T3.
ready. Unit ready.
Let's just kill this Conyard if there's nothing else here.
Ready.
Or just kill the SD again. Why not? Kill some flame towers.
Unit ready.
Ooh! As you can see, yaks are pretty oppressive in Soviet mirrors.
Ready.
I need some flat trucks to deal with his, though.
Ready. Unit ready.
Oh wait, have any juice? Yep. Cool.
Unit ready.
And we're just gonna kill this MCV.
Unit construction complete. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready.
Alright.
Unit ready. Unit
Kill that
ready.
first.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready.
Oh yeah, let's get
Unit ready.
harvesters on this.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
That was a bad call.
Unit lost.
I'm deploying.
Unit ready.
Can
Ready.
I pop this? I'll just wait. Just be patient.
Unit ready.
These flak trucks doing stuff. Oh hey, a port truck.
Unit ready. Ready.
Yeah, I mean I've won. I just need to figure out how I'm gonna win. I'm just gonna do a big all-in on his main base. I think that'll work.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready.
And kill his yak flak.
Unit ready.
Oh look, a heavy tank.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit
Big all-in on his main base. Don't lose these, they're useful.
ready. Cannot deploy here. New construction units ready.
I don't know, build a nuke, why not?
Unit ready. Unit lost.
I mean that's fine. I've got more to lose than he does.
Unit lost. Construction unit ready. Cannot deploy here.
Well, actually, I mean, he's still gonna lose more than I am, but it's gonna be kind of annoying.
Construction complete.
I'm gonna lose my airfields. I can't rebuild them either.
Cancel.
Oh, he's pulling back.
Unit construction complete.
Mammoth tanks.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Cancel.
Let's get some shockies in here.
Unit ready.
Oh, flak truck. Don't do it.
Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit ready.
I guess we're base trading, but that's fine. Once again, I have more to lose than he does. I'm just trying to get this game to freaking end.
Unit lost. Construction lost. Unit ready. Construction ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Construction complete. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Construction
Alright.
complete.
My backpack.
Unit ready.
Yep, there we go. See, even though he killed some of my base, ultimately he had way less infrastructure than me. So it's the trade I was willing to make. When did 5 aces lose? As you can see, I was pretty comfortable this game. So I would say he lost at the beginning. He just held out for a little bit longer than probably needed to. So we did this base push over here with the proxy war factory. And I've met that 100 times. Not necessarily the proxy war factory, but I've seen Bane do that a lot. Sometimes with the proxy war factory. The easiest way to deal with that is just to ignore it and then hit his main, which I did. And after I hit the main, I forgot what I killed, but I killed some things. After that, he was just in complete disarray with no solid front line. So I just poked him repeatedly from there, moving in and out, and with no eco, he lost the game. And then I abused Yaks because I was ahead. Yeah. So if someone ever, I mean, particularly on pit fight, someone ever base pushes you here on the left side, kind of wall them off up here, you know, wherever you deployed your Kanyard, as long as they're not literally on top of you. Hopefully you didn't deploy aggressively. Kind of wall off like I did, a couple test coils, kind of, you know, prevent any counterattack, or at least make any counterattack very costly. And then drag select most of your army, and then push for the main. At minimum, you'll probably catch some reinforcing tanks, some maybe reinforcing infantry. If he hasn't built a barracks up here, you'll get some free value without even really losing anything. And if you're lucky, you'll actually hit the main and you could destroy his war factory, his tech. Killing the SD is extremely useful. Just, yeah, so if anyone ever base pushes you at the start, either as their first base or as their first expansion or their second expansion, just hit somewhere else. While making sure you don't make them pay costly if they counterattack.
Battle control terminated.
A pretty easy win. Duel! What the heck is this map? Duel! It's a forced water map, that's for certain. Duel! Duel. Alright. Guess I'm watching one. Oh man. Well, actually, probably a good time to call it. Those were some tough games. Not necessarily the last one, but the one before was pretty hard. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it. Hopefully some of this was useful. I'm going to try to figure out how to save the stream. I think I set the settings right, so if anyone wants to review it, or if you want to show it to someone else, it'll be there, hopefully. Since I'm not a Twitch Prime subscriber or whatever, I think it only lasts like 2 weeks. So, that's keep in mind. I think it said 2 weeks. Check. Kind of annoying. I didn't dual record, so I won't be uploading any of these. Maybe I should have. Still figuring this out. Yeah, it'll automatically save broadcast for up to 14 days. Oh, but can I manually save them? Oh, I'll have to ask around. Anyway. Well, I can't upload it to YouTube because I streamed it. I don't have a local recording. Unless I can, like, download the stream. Next time, I'll have a local recording. Alright, yeah, but you get it for 2 weeks. Unless I can figure out how to save it. But yeah. Alright, I'm going to call this before I ramble on too much longer. See ya.